Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather, and today we're going to be doing an unstuffing for the last week of July. We'll be unstuffing a couple of items, doing a little bit of cash condensing, as well as if it's not your first time here, you will probably notice that I have a new binder set up over here. So we will be getting into that and going over how that's going to help with some of my financial goals for the year. And if it is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My whole purpose of starting this channel is to try to help out others that are trying to get into cash stuffing or that are doing cash stuffing. I'm just hoping that there's something that I'm doing here that could help you in your own journey, because I know that I've learned from so many people here on YouTube that since I was doing it, I just wanted to go ahead and put my journey out there as well. So hopefully it can help out others too. So let's go ahead and get into the cash stuffing. We are, let's see, I am going to have to find one of, let's see, let me break this down a little bit. So I need to grab 30 out of grocery, but I do only have a 50 in here. So I need to find an envelope where I have $50 in change that I could go ahead and swap this out with, so that way I can kind of break that, because I don't have a bank or anything like that at the moment. So I'm gonna find this change first, and then we will unstuff everything else that we need to. I think there's some in vacation. Yes, so okay, I wasn't prepared, you guys. So I took 50 out. I'm putting that 50 back in vacation because I had 100, so that is good. And then what I'm gonna do is go back to my everyday binder. And I needed 30 out of grocery. So I have 20 left, which should be fine. We're stocked up on a lot. All right. So that is set in my pets envelope. I need to unstuff $50. We went and got some. I was going to go pick up some dog food at one of our local places, but they were running a special that if you ordered it online and then just picked it up in the store, you got like 20% off. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I just need to grab the 50 to pay myself back. And that's going to be it here. I'm not unstuffing a lot today, so the only other binder that I need to go into, well, I have 2 more binders. I basically don't have to go into everything. Gas, I'm unstuffing $100. I use a gas card for my business, and I'm basically going to put this $100 towards that card. And the next thing is I got some road signs for my business, like some, not road signs, like yard signs, and they're on the way. I did want to go ahead and order them and get them placed around our neighborhood. So I did go ahead and order them. I will be stuffing this envelope a few times coming up to just pay myself back for that, but for right now, 50 is going to go back into the buffer for that transaction. And then my last thing that I'm going to unstuff for today is out of household. I got a new mop. I know, the most exciting thing in the world. But it's a setup that I've been wanting to get for a while. So I just went ahead and got it now that I had enough in household to purchase it. So we have 20, 40, 5, 50. It's, I don't know if there are, if any of you will know, but it's like the, I just got it. It's the O-Cedar mop that has like the separate cleaning well on the top of the bucket, so you're not picking up dirty water to further mop your house with. I've been I cannot talk. I've been eyeballing it for a while. I love like clean talk and stuff like that. I can just watch like cleaning and organizing TikToks all day long. But I've seen a lot of people over there that have that mop, and I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. So it is here, and that 50 is going back to pay back our buffer. I did go ahead and close that. What I'm going to do, that is all that I have to unstuff for this week. Not a whole lot of online spending or anything like that. I am going to count so that way I can get a total for what is going back to the bank. So I have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 280. I don't know why I brought the calculator over here. I think last week I had like a really big unstuffing. But this is 280. So I'm going to make a note of that. So that way I know what is going back and what I should have at the end once I'm done condensing. And I'm going to flip through here and see if there is anything that I can condense really quickly. I don't know why words are very difficult for me at the moment. But here we are. I think this can grab a 20. Yes. Perfect. And then I know I just did electric, so I know that that is fine. Let's see. I know that my everyday binder is fine. I'm going to go back into my business binder. I know that this one is good. Let's see. Growth and YouTube normally have the same thing. 20, 35. So we can take a 10. And I think that works out because YouTube, I think, already had a 10 in there. Yes. So that's good. Insurance. So we have 100. So I'm going to put these 2 20s and 2 5s back for a 50. So we have 100 in insurance. And that's all there. I'm going to see if I need to condense Black Friday at all. Actually, mat leave. Yes. So this can be traded for 50 as well. So 200 still in there. And then in Black Friday, let's see what we have. 50, 25, 6. Okay, so we'll just trade this for a 20. That is fine. Okay. And then I know our anniversary trip, I know that that's all condensed down. So we're good here. So the big one, which it always is my sinking funds binder. So that's why I always save that one for last. Date night I know is okay. Baby fund I know is okay. Health, let's just double check. That's 25, so that's good. Vacation, what do we have? Oh, I already condensed that down because that's what I used to make change. Christmas, can normally always use a little something. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will, gonna leave that. This should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll trade these 10s for a 20. And I'm just being picky with the dollars that I leave in here, since I have some to choose from. So we still have 1, 2, 350, whoops, 50, 70, 90, 5, and 6. So that definitely helps with getting some of those ones out of there. Gifts I know is okay. We'll check on tattoo. We'll take a 10. So we still have 30 in there. I'm going to skip over debt for just a second. Annual bills has 60, so I know that that's condensed down. So that is now all for the cash condensing part of this video. So I'm going to again just count this and make sure that it adds up to the 280 that I had previously. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 275, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Great. So we have that 280. That will be going back to the bank. And for the last part of this video, I am going to... So I don't know if this will be a weekly thing. This might be more of a bi-weekly or maybe monthly thing. It just kind of depends. I am at the point in my debt-free journey, if you want to call it that, where I have saved up my emergency fund. So now all of my extra efforts are being put towards paying off debt. So every once in a while, I will take what we have saved up in the debt envelope and apply it to my new debt binder. I'm telling y'all, I cannot talk today. So we're going to go ahead and remove this. This is a total of 250, so 250. I'm just going to put that to the side for now. And then in my new binder, which I love, this is like so soft. It's kind of like the Homestead binder. I don't know, I think it was called suede, but it feels very good. I got some envelopes and some trackers from Budget Me Alex. So I don't have anything filled out with numbers quite yet, because when I do a debt confession, I will get all of the updated monthly numbers, but that doesn't happen until later on this week. So I figured there was no real point in filling out the balance numbers when they're just gonna, some of them are just gonna change by the end of the week. But I basically have an envelope for every card or line of credit that I am working on paying off at the moment. So what I'm gonna end up doing with these extra debt payments that I have, whether that comes from my debt snowball envelope or the savings challenges that I'm doing that I am then putting towards debt, is that when I go and unstuff those, I will reallocate them to this binder, and then that way the funds can sit in the envelope that coordinates with the card that's being paid off. So hopefully that makes sense. I know as I do it a little bit more, it will probably it'll probably start to make more sense and just be more of a regular thing. So what I'm doing with the $250 that I have saved up for this payment is that on my PayPal account, I'm going to be putting $200 towards that account. This is the current account. It's not like a credit card. It's basically like a line of credit, and so that's the one that I am currently working on, because it is my lowest balance, so it does follow with the true snowball, the Dave Ramsey snowball method. But I also have a couple of special offers on there where if you pay things off, I think it's within like a 6-month time frame, that there's 0% interest. So I just want to go really hard on this one until it gets paid off. But so that has the $200 from that. My Venmo card somehow ended up going over the credit limit. I think I just had some subscriptions put on there that I was not aware were on that card. So I did want to put 50 of that $250 towards the Venmo just to back it down from completely maxing out that card until I get to the point where I am focusing on the Venmo card. So those will stay in there. Luckily, these two, it just so happens, are due around the same point in the month, which I still have like 2 weeks until those payments are due. So this will just hang out in here until I'm ready to make those payments. Like I said, y'all will see more of this binder as we get into my kind of debt payoff plan. So I plan on doing a debt confession that will either be posted probably either over the weekend or maybe early next week before next week's cash stuffing. It all just depends on when my balances update, and then I will go ahead and get it filmed and get it up as soon as I can. But this binder will always be in that video as well because we'll be updating some of these trackers. And I will I'll put Alex's Etsy account down in the description box too. So all of the envelopes that she does are customizable, and then you get a tracker with each one so you can keep track of, you know, the balance that you're holding on it and everything like that. So yes, so that's it. And that is all for today. I know it was a little bit, that new binder, a little difficult. I know it was a little bit of all over the place, so I appreciate you hanging in there with me. And if I don't talk to y'all again before the weekend, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And if not, I will talk to you in my debt confession later this week. Bye, y'all.